my personal favorite. He's gonna knock your socks off. Give it up for Chaz Logan Hyde, everybody!
Hi everybody, how are you doing? Great. Oh, fucking video. Hi, hey there. I live in your camera now. Great. That's cool. I'm high on Dayquil. It's fucking awesome. It's great. I'm sick. I'll get to you in a second. I'm sick. Not in the fucking cool way though. I'm just like literally fucking sick, and I'm glad I'm the last one. You should wash your hands after you touch this microphone. Okay. Just pointing that out there. My name's Chaz. I have the unfortunate fucking thing of being named after a 80s men's cologne. That's cool. Not an athlete, not like a cool city, just a fucking men's cologne. That's super awesome. And it was named by my mother. She knew a guy. He was cute. He smelled good. And that guy's also not my father either. It's fucking awkward. That's probably why he never hung out. I don't know. I won't touch on that anymore. People like to say I have daddy issues because of that too, but I'm a grown adult. I just turned 30. I like to call it father problems. That sounds way more important when you call it like that. That's what we're talking about. I'm from Tennessee. Anyone love Tennessee?
No.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's what I expect. It's far away. I left for a reason. I don't like Tennessee very much. Just like if you don't know where that is, if you've ever been in class, this probably was just more a regional thing that was taught. It was just like, here's the man with the hat, and New Orleans is his shoes, and he has pants and a big belly, and Tennessee is a big cock, I guess. Sticking right out of that guy. Super cool. Fucking people there are always also like, oh, it's north of Tennessee and south. No, it's not. It's a fucking corridor. There's no north or south of that at all. It was my B-day, my my birthday recently. I don't like calling it B-day. It sounds stupid. Especially when I'm saying it about myself. It was my birthday. Oh, this is very good. It was my birthday recently. It was January 1st, which I have to tell you is the worst fucking birthday to have ever. Because, hey, you know, the day before that is great. Everyone's out having a great fucking time, and everyone's counting down. They're like, oh man, here it comes, 3, 2, Happy New Year! And I'm in the fucking corner, happy birthday. Good. Oh, hey, Jake, thank you. Thank you very much. No one gives a shit. And it's like, hey, you want to come out and have lunch on my birthday? I was like, I'm hungover, dude. Okay, make it. And I was like, of course, everyone is. No one fucking goes out for you for your birthday. I lost my virginity.
Once?
Yeah, that's how it works. One time, it's gone. I lost it 13 years ago. This is when I lost it. Was you still surprised? You should be. You look like a weird person. It's fun. I lost it in a movie theater. Has anyone done that before? Yeah. No, you can do that if there's not enough people there. Which there's never anyone at a movie theater, even fucking 13 years ago. It was fun. It was to the movie, you may know it as The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler. The groundbreaking fucking hit. It was awesome. It's a mess of a movie. We made a mess too. It was great. Some dude saw my dick. It was really weird. It's fine. It's cool. I was all in Tennessee. Tennessee's fun, except my family is fucking my idea of who we are. From Tennessee. They all think we're Cherokee for some reason, which, I'll tell you, I have a mirror too. I know what I look like. It's not fucking accurate at all. It's just based on where we live. I don't think, no, it's not. I'm 100% Dutch. I got a Dutch head. Dutch body. I think I have a Dutch oven. Thanks, Mom. Just fucking killing it. She's great. Still disappointing me too. It's awful. I'm a pretty chivalrous person at heart. I try to be, try to treat everybody really well. I'll hold the door open for just about anyone. I'll fucking pull a chair out for you, make you feel weird. That's what chivalry is, right? I don't know. People say chivalry's dead. It's not true. It's just called something different. It's called being creepy. It's what we're all on a spectrum too. We need to fucking figure it out. Treat people good, man. Man, I wouldn't touch a lady like that. You'd look at her long enough till she thought you would. What the fuck's wrong with you? You're a weirdo. Speaking of that, I accidentally catcalled someone recently. It was weird. I was at a grocery store and I was singing a great song, "Shake Your Booty" by Casey and the Sunshine Band. It's very infectious. Except this time, it wasn't in my head, it was out loud. And at the wrong time too, because there was a lady in front of me and she quickly turned around and was very pissed off at me. And instead of owning up to what I just did, I just went back into the grocery store. I'll hide my shame in here. Ha! And then the employee's like, "Are you returning all these groceries?" And I was like, "No, I was trying to avoid a uncomfortable situation, and I guess I'm in another one now. It's great." We high-fived. We burned the cosmopolitan. We didn't do that. People give me life advice, though. One of them is definitely not, don't sing sexually charged disco songs behind women in grocery stores. I never got that piece of advice. I should have got it. I could have used it. People like to tell me, there's plenty of fish in the sea. You see how I'm slowly trying to sit down in this chair, but it's not really working? We'll get there. There's plenty of fish in the sea, Chaz. No shit. Yeah, there's a lot of fish. That's cool. Most are irradiated from the Fukushima leak. A lot are covered in oil from the BP spill. A lot are just dead. But there's still fish out there. None of them want to be with me! Hey, it's therapeutic. It's cool. This can be. Anyway. I live in Eugene, which is basically if Bonnaroo went on tour and stopped halfway through, and it was like, "Oh, this is that." If you don't know what that is, think Coachella. It's the same fucking thing. It's just people, whatever, fun. It's great. It's a fucking weird town. It is. But when I moved there, I was in a horrible relationship, which I'm happy. Have you ever compared a relationship to a Pokemon battle before? It's like, I don't know, if I was a Pokemon and leveled up, this is kind of how it would go. Just do. And Chaz learned self-esteem. Chaz forgot patience. Chaz learned this isn't worth his time and energy anymore. Chaz forgot the 5-month commitment to his lease. Oh shit! Really? Maybe I'll try and evolve. But society won't let me. Weird left turn. Hey, garlic bread's better than pussy. I have a theory. Hang on. We'll get to it. Just, Okay, pretend you're buried under a mountain of garlic bread. Or buried under a mountain of pussy. Which one are you going to get tired of eating out of first? I don't think it's garlic bread.
Depends on how the pussy tastes.
It's very true. It is. How are you guys doing? What are y'all up to tonight? What'd you do today?
Fucking nothing.
Fucking nothing. We're here. What were you doing at Fred Meyer's? Did that cat call you there? I am very sorry. I didn't mean to. Again, the song's very infectious. I love it when people owe you an apology and then they just fucking also say, like, "I'm not gonna give it to you." What? No one wakes up looking to give people apologies. It's just a fucking thing. This may be too personal and also not funny. I don't know why I wrote that on there. I think what I meant to say is anyone that just hate people in general. Sweet! I do too. I can't stand people. You all are great because you're here. I like you all. You're fucking fantastic. I just hate people. I think I hate money too. That's why I don't have any of it. It's a serious problem. People are like, "Chaz, you don't have money. It makes you a humble person." I'm like, "Oh, cool. That's cute. I'm also hungry. Fuck. Ramen and Popeyes are cutting it at 30. It's fucking annoying, man."
We don't have Popeyes up here.
Yeah, we do. It's called Marie Callender's at Fred Meyer's. 247. And I will catcall you there too, apparently. Says it your turn. Did you sign up? There's not a sign up. That's fine. What's with the human inclination to look at a hill and just be like, "I want to put some shit up there"? It seems awkward. I live in Eugene and there's just a lot of hills. And people are dedicated to live on a 30-degree fucking incline for some reason. And I don't know why. What's the benefit of that? You like falling down your yard to go in and get in your car? Seems cool. Fun. You can't play basketball at your house. Sucks dick. We'll finish the game one town over, I guess. Super fun. I love hills. This is a joke about hills, I guess. I don't know what the fuck. Everyone have a great Halloween, Christmas. Maybe I watched Nightmare Before Christmas. It too confuses me sometimes. Christmas is great though. You have a fun one? Anyone? How was your Christmas? Yeah! Well, when you say that, when you go in a high voice, and it wasn't. I had a wish list. It was very concise. It consisted of pants, shoes, underwear, an oil change, not for me in my car, and a trumpet. And I got all those things, and I have to tell you, I think I'm just a struggling jazz musician now. That's all I fucking am. And I still haven't even played the trumpet. Weird left turn. Who likes Home Improvement? Anyone?
The show?
Yeah, the show.
Dude, it's fucking
Who
dope.
likes improving their home? I can ask that question also. Does anyone like to do that? Home Improvement's a great show.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I think we could spin that show off and make it better though. Instead of Tim Allen and his shitty family, just two Wilsons. Just two Wilsons. That's all you fucking need. Just two guys at a fence staring face to face back and forth sharing perfect life advice. That's a good fucking TV show. Once a month, the guy maybe, owns a property line will show up and be like, we gotta move this fence. Oh shit! Wilsons are gonna see each other this Tuesday on Pass. Come fucking check it out. That's an okay joke. Just who does acid? Anybody? I'm surprised. You're all kind of young. It's cool. Acid is fun. I enjoy it. I have to tell you, the first time you do acid, don't do 6 hits of fucking acid like I did. It was a bad idea. And I was influenced by a friend who was not a really great spiritual guide. He fucked off and played with watermelons for 4 hours. I struggled with what is for a long time. And I went into a bathroom, I thought I died. Because I couldn't find a light switch. I talked to my mom. I did not make a phone call, but I talked to her. And I put my head in the toilet. That's what I did. That's what I did on acid. It was great. Also, almost blew that friend on his porch. Don't know why. It was some telepathic communication happening that was not happening. And now we really don't talk to each other. Acid can be fun though. Do you think if a house was bit by a werewolf, it turned into a warehouse? That's what acid will do. Not a fantastic joke, but took 8 hours of tripping my ass off to even think to write that for some reason. It's very strange. I'm also going to start a monthly subscription plan for something. It's really fun. I noticed people do not like to be abruptly awoken. So I thought I'd make a subscription thing you can sign up to once a month. Someone will come to your house and tickle you awake. What? Was weird? Why is that weird? I don't understand. I think the scenario would probably go a little. Who the fuck are? And then you're awake. Wrong time for awake. So it'll be fine. Who goes? I assume you all go to the mall a lot. Does anyone go to the mall? Yeah. Oh, is there not a mall here? I've only been here a few times, so I didn't know there's not a mall. Well, that's cool. Well, there's kiosks. Well, just at a mall, just like I always worry about the guy who runs a kiosk by himself. He's got to pull like a 9-12-hour shift alone in a kiosk. It's like I'm always curious, like when the fuck does he get a bathroom break? Like, and how the fuck does he organize that? Do you have to go, like the Hallmark store? It's just like, can you watch my cell phones? I need to piss. Well, who's gonna watch my fucking birthday cards? And I was like, fine, I'll just piss in all these water bottles. Can I fucking help you? I'm sorry, that's fine. Where am I at? I don't even know how long I've been up here.
You're good.
Okay, fool. I know where the fuck I am, goddammit. I just didn't know you had a mall. Goodwill is bullshit, right? No? You like Goodwill?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just upset with Goodwill. I went there, I bought furniture, and they told me I cannot return my furniture to Goodwill.
It's already used. What are you gonna take it back for?
That's right, I know, that's cool. So Goodwill's bullshit, right? Like a couple people in this room. But they told me I couldn't return the furniture I bought in Goodwill, which is a blatant fucking lie. It's called a donation. You can take anything you don't fucking want to Goodwill. It's kind of their job to take it. And they have to. If they don't, they're fucking stupid. I like to book in that joke with an impression. This is my impression of DMX at a crosswalk.
So specific.
Stop! Walk! Go down to the shop! Whoa! Whoa! Your prices are pretty low at St. Vinny's. Fuck Goodwill. I stand by it. I don't want to do that joke. It's stupid. I am from Eugene. It's a weird fucking town, as I said. I recently was just driving around and saw a fucking dude. He was on a bike and struggling really hard to get up a hill. I don't know if he knew how to ride the bike, but he was doing a fucking really jetting motion back and forth. He also had a child strapped to the back of his fucking bicycle, which I watched a baby just do this all the fucking way up a hill. And I was a little concerned for his safety, but that's fucking Eugene. No one cares. He's probably high. No one knows how to drive. If no one knows how to fucking drive in the West Coast, it's just you fuck up in slow motion. At least in the East, they get the fuck out of the way when they screw up. It's better. Most bathrooms in Eugene looks like Banksy threw up in it. I don't know what's fucking happening there either. Everyone loves Grateful Dead too, which to me sounds like music if it yawned. That's how I feel about Grateful Dead. I'm sorry.
Amen. No hard feelings.
Thank you. No, we agreed. We agreed on something. We'll talk later. I don't know. Maybe. I think Optimus Prime is a redneck. Is that accurate? Anything like that? I mean, he turns into a pickup truck. He's probably hanging out with the wrong fucking people. I don't know. I think it wouldn't be inaccurate to say when yeah, y'all, how you doing? It's fucking perfect. Yeah, that's exactly. That's how it should sound. Speaking of pickup trucks, if you own one and can't hold down a relationship, should you call that a breakup truck? They're not all gold. It's cool. Does anyone like video games out there? Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out, which I'm looking forward to. Yeah, I know, I'm a fucking idiot, but hey. I realized the first Kingdom Hearts, which I'm playing again, came out fucking 13 years ago. No, wait, 17 years ago. Jesus Christ, makes me feel like a fucking ancient fossil as a person. It's like, that's, the game itself is almost old enough to buy cigarettes. It's very
Oregon.
I know, that's great. Do you want to go over all the bylaws and everything? Do you have a pamphlet? Who do you work for? Did someone send you here to make me have a bad time? I don't know what's happening. A lot of enemies, I don't know why. I'm a trying person. Disney's weird too though, like the fucking characters are complete opposites of who they actually are. Goofy, least funniest fucking person ever. Mickey, not a Mick, he ain't no gangster, fuck that guy. Minnie, not small at all, gigantic actually. He's just misrepresented in cartoons, it's true. Pluto, guess what, it's Mercury. It's weird. It's fucked up, or it doesn't exist, I'm not really sure. Those are my Disney jokes for the evening. God, I'm gonna kill myself if you guys keep talking, do you understand that? I'm not actually gonna do that. Suicide's weird. I actually know people in my life who have committed suicide. It's fucked up. I hate it. But there is one version of suicide I will never get on board with. It's called garage suicide. You know, it's carbon monoxide poisoning in a garage with your car. It's very weird. It's very elaborate too. You need a lot of shit. You need a hose. That's affordable. Then you need a car. That's a down payment. Then you need a house. That's a mortgage with a garage. You're doing pretty fucking good as a person, as far as I'm concerned. Just the whole setup seems exhausting to me. I got kicked off of a burlesque show because I did that joke. Told me not to come back. It's very funny. Such an innocent thing too. I was on the way into town here. I saw a guy with a sign, homeless guy with a sign that said "For hotel, not heroin." It's interesting. I was like, that's awesome. This guy's cleaning his act up. He just went to the hotel. It's great. But then my immediate second thought was, he probably already has the heroin, right? He just wants a comfy place to do it in. Everybody deserves pillows, guys. Shit! Living it up in the hotel, Oregon. I'm about to get off here, but you guys want to play a game before I do? It's a word association game. It's a lot of great fun. If you know the answer, you just call it out. I'm gonna go right there. Spin it! Pull it! Twist it!
Bop it!
Bop it's correct! Yeah! You win the rest of this joke. Here it comes. Bop it's a terrible fucking toy. I fucking hate it. I don't like it. It gives you half a second to do anything with this fun, shitty DJ voice, and then it just insults you when you eventually fuck up. It's annoying. It's not a fun game. I just want to reinvent the toy the way it acts as a person. Just angry. Just like, fucking spin it in! Pull it, bop it! Build a doghouse for no reason. Spin it! Kill your parents. Don't tell them about it. Spin it again. Hey, this is Bob speaking. You think time travel doesn't exist and never will exist, or it does exist but nothing important will happen in your own life to merit its existence? Bob it! Bury in fucking garbage. You know, when I was young, my family has a problem with hoarding. I have to say that, first of all. They don't hoard objects, necessarily. They hoard animals. There's 35 cats in between my mother and grandmother's house right now. Yeah, it's fucked up. There's half as many litter pans. It doesn't smell great. I'm so glad I don't live there. But, hey, people, when I was young, because of this fact, used to call me cat fucker. I was like, oh, cool. Awesome insult. But I'm 8, so yeah, it kind of fucking hurts. They don't do that. I think they're jealous and you're all the typos anytime on them. That's what that's supposed to do here. Yeah. I wrote that horribly on purpose. Hey! Try not to end horribly, but hey. Do you guys know who Schoolboy Q is?
Yeah.
Yeah? You fans? Like him? I'm a fan of him. He has a great song called Man of the Year that I love. It's a good song. I mean, it's kind of misogynist, whatever. But guys, fun time. He goes yeah, like he starts every song. But then he goes and it's like, titty ass hands in the air. It's a party over here. And I was like, fuck yeah. But then he says titty ass hand like it's a noun. Like he says it so fast. He was like titty ass hand. What's titty ass hand look like? And I might have drawn a picture for you. I think it's like titty ass hand. Might look like, it looks like a moose or a giraffe every fucking time I draw it. I don't know. It's awkward that way. Titty ass hand in the air. I'm Chaz Logan Hyde. Thank you so much. Give it up for Marc. You're excellent.
That got weird real fast, Chaz. Okay, well that's all the show is for tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Have a good night.